Welcome to everybody watching this. My name is Bríd Hanlon. I'm here with two really special people that I've met along the way. Firstly, Anja in Germany, who came to me because of Timewaver years ago, and we've just resonated with each other. Would you say a little, Anja, about who you are, what you do?
Yes, of course. My name is Anja Junghanns, and I'm from Germany, and I'm a therapist for horses and also human beings, and I'm treating horses, training horses, trying to bring the horses back to their balance, that they feel really safe on earth and can kind of dance with the people, with the riders, really have fun in the equine industry and also bringing their bodies back into balance in a kind of rehabilitation. I'm having a sanctuary, like a stable where I can do rehabs and trainings for the horses, but also helping the people to understand what it needs to be in the present moment, what it needs to have a balanced nervous system, what we have to do to come back to our true nature and really enjoy life here on this beautiful planet. And yeah, as Bríd mentioned, I met Bríd and asked for help with the Timewaver for a very sick horse with a very bad injured tendon. And she could help us so great with the Timewaver and a special program. So I'm very grateful for this. And after this meeting, it has continued our work. And I'm frequently asking Bríd for a Timewaver Pro session and helping me, or with some special programs. So thank you very much for having me here.
Beautiful. And Benjamin, we've met more recently, but again through Healy. It just happened to be that you heard about Healy, got a Healy, and then I noticed you in the community. I'm glad I did.
Me too. So I'm Benjamin Shaw. I was born in Brighton in this incarnation. I chose to have autism amongst some other labels so that I'm able to connect to what I call God's source creator in a unique way, with minimal distraction, we could say. And my favorite thing to do is to help people to reconnect or remember their own innate divine abilities, healing abilities, or even being creative, maybe unlocking any blockages to learning a language or something like this. So what happens is that the energy that comes through me is not my own energy. It's often is coming directly from source. And then we're all part of source. So it's the oversoul or supersoul, or even the soul seed of where you originated from. And it's being streamed down in a special, unique way, almost like in a secret, protected field of consciousness. And then I pass it on over through whoever I'm working with, either in one-to-ones or in group situations. Everyone will get their own unique energy, and they'll get it in a way that goes past the unhealed part of the ego that has perhaps a little bit of resistance to receiving the extra bit of help or the unconditional love. And this normally comes in light language, but I can also pass the energies telepathically and things like this. And in a sense, recreate the coding of the matrix that we're living in a holographic area. So, yeah.
Both of you in this session and recording this, recording how I do analysis in Timewaver, but then especially to run the list that's generated in Timewaver list of remedies, if you like, to run that into your field. First, I think Anja and then Benjamin. And we all kind of hold space for you while the list is running for about 5 to 6 minutes. And then just share our experience, what we saw and felt and experienced. So before then, I want to speak about a new module in Timewaver Pro called the Life Fields. Marcus has written a book called Quantum Longevity, and in fact 2 books since then, going into more detail on this kind of structured way of describing our reality, the different levels of our existence, from the physical to the spiritual and everything in between. So I'm going to share screen for a moment just to show this framework that he based the new Timewaver module on. I wanted to just show you how comprehensive it is. 48 subfields, 12 fields, information fields, that begin with the foundation, and obviously that's the physical body. Most, in fact, do relate to the physical body. The foundation includes cellular hydration, voltage, osmosis, cellular rhythm, then protection, balance, centeredness, flow, vitality, renewal, blueprint, then restoration, clarity, emotion, and unity. So now I'm going to share screen showing Timewaver Pro. And that's your profile now complete. So I'm going into this new module inside of Energy Points, and it is Information Field and Quantum Vacuum Analysis. And what I showed you a moment ago in the PDF is represented here. The 12 areas, each with 4 sub-areas, beginning at the very physical, basic physical level of cellular hydration, cell voltage, osmotic balance, and going all the way up to the unity level, unified state, resynchronization, system integrity, global coherence. So when we do an analysis with Timewaver, we always have an intention. It's always based upon an intention that we create. And for this, if you're happy with this particular focus, we restore and strengthen the natural vitality of our bodies.
Yes.
It's okay? Good. So it relates to all of our bodies, obviously, not just our physical body. Now we do the analysis. And Timewaver is determining which areas are the most relevant for you right now. I'm going to bring this up to 33%. So everything above 33% relevance, I'm going to accept. And Timewaver has also, for each area, it has found the specific issues or remedies related to that area that will help you. And very often, these will be things that you can do, that you can build into your daily routine to help restore balance. How I'll run it. Vibrate into your field, Anja, for the next 6 minutes. While the three of us just relax. Tune in to what our experience is. And just ask you if you're willing to share what you felt, Anja, during that vibration of your list.
I don't want to come back. It's really, it's a very strong energy. And I didn't expect this. It's like first started like a tingling sensation from the legs upwards in the body, and then it felt like all the meridians started to open in the whole body, and then this kind of pumping sensation along my vertebrae, down and up, because really in this pulsing vibration. And then what I could feel, and it's amazing. It's like this, the vortex, like the toroidal field was first turning right from the middle up, and then from the middle down to the left side, changing.
Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Yes, clockwise and counterclockwise. But then also I could feel that different vortexes started to open on my feet, and then my throat was just like it felt a bit stuck in the beginning or closed, and then it opened. And then also in my lower back and lower belly part, something opened. So lots of sensation. And then I got this pulsing sensation in my head. Again, this pumping sensation. And then it felt like my first vertebrae was like adjusted to get it through, really up and down. So,
yeah. And
it feels very supportive and very gentle, but also very powerful. It's really loving the energy. So it's like I would like to stay in this, or to, to be and to enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good. Wow.
Yeah. I smiled when you first started to speak about the different sensations, because I was just listening to Marcus today describing an equation that he's come up with that describes 3 principles and their interaction. And the 3 principles are diffusion, drift, and circulation.
Wow.
Diffusion is like what leads towards chaos. Drift is what leads towards order again. And circulation is movement. And it's like, in some ways, you described all 3 there.
Wow. Yeah, I agree. And it's very powerful, but at the same time, it feels soft and gentle. It's not this overwhelming feeling from the energy and moving too fast. It's really, it feels like in balance. Yeah.
And what I see is that this is homeostasis in action. The body is always ready, given the right stimulus, to bring itself back into balance, perfect balance. It knows how, but it doesn't always have the right environment or stimulus or support to do it. Benjamin, what was your experience?
I was shown different spaces of consciousness. First, it was almost like, you can call it like a mother's womb. So it was dark, and then there was shifts of like light beams coming through. And it was a reshuffling of different energetic systems, perhaps through the matrix of how our body is displayed, our physical form, and all of our bodies we have in this realm. So I was shown how the Timewaver was working and where I was getting the energy from, going through and then going down to Anja. And I was also feeling some pulsations in the head as well, moving down my back as well, going back down to the bottom. I also can see some of the team members were quite happy because they're also like bathing in it, like humans bathe in the sun or in water. They are just bathing in the energy. They're enjoying it as well. It was a soft energy, but it's omniscient. It's very clean. It clears away. Also, it was clearing away older ill intentions from other spaces, other incarnations as well. We've had many incarnations, so sometimes we have some nice intentions, sometimes not so nice. If we go by the humanistic way of thinking, so I was just clearing some of these old patterns away, but then not to repeat. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. So fascinating. What you could see, what you were shown, where this healing is coming from, where it's accessing, what Timewaver is accessing. Very high level. Would you like to do the same, Benjamin?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Great.
yeah.
Shall I also show you the actual Timewaver devices? Because people don't get to see them very often.
Oh, yes, please.
I have.
That's okay. Yeah.
I have 3 on my desk here.
All right.
That's what they look like. I have 2 Timewaver Pro and 1 Timewaver Frequency. So all together, 2, 4, 5 quantum sensors. I absolutely am convinced that it isn't just the thousands of people around the world who receive healing through Timewaver optimizations that benefit, but that locally here in London, the place that I live, Timewaver is sending out healing. Information field and quantum vacuum analysis. We're ready. And now we'll vibrate your list into your information field. And just enjoy, relax. Benjamin, how was that?
It was lovely. Some very soft, very like a caring energy. And they were like, tingling sensation almost all around the body started, but it was the feet and the head at the same time, like in closing like this. I can notice I can feel more of my body, like the skin. I can feel more what's happening internally as well. I saw green, white, golden, and yellow energies coming in a bits of blue to stabilize, building parts of my consciousness to not only return, but for the aspects of my consciousness that were perhaps misplaced within my dimensional field. They readjusted, moving into a more coherent time. I also added the intention that other incarnations would be released as well as we carry them. So they were moved as well. As almost like a reordering of my system. It's quite very gentle energy. Yeah, very effective. Very effective. I do feel more balanced completely. And my vision is sharper. Yeah, pretty good.
Brilliant. Wow. Again, like reordering, creating more balance within the body. The different parts, like, know where they need to be. They just need that really gentle stimulus to guide them. And then they come to where they're supposed to be. And yeah, did you see or feel anything?
Yes, I did. And I'm really in awe now because I was a bit like worried. Do I see something? Do I feel something when we do this with Benjamin? But it was like a black tunnel. I saw a black tunnel and a very gentle, soft, but very strong energy. It felt like very gentle, very soft. And then I saw like a cocoon, Benjamin in a cocoon, and it was like a white light, and he was in this cocoon in between, and you could see it's like this pause between different times, like a no time. It was it stood still, and it was like a pause, and this feeling of this cocoon helps to rebalance and to integrate all the information and energies. They come from all sides, like all the planes, vertically, horizontal, and so it was like, and I was like, oh wow, and what is this? And it showed me again this cocoon, white light cocoon, holding, and then I got this very tingling sensation around my head. And then I saw that kind of the skull went up to create more space in the brain, and like this really like opening up, very soft. And then I saw, these like the nerves, like not a spider web, but like the nerve endings, and started to get more space and created new connections. Kind of a rewiring, but with more space. So that was what I could feel and see, and that, yeah, I'm very grateful that I could see this and receive it. So, wow.
Me too.
Thank you.
And Benjamin, that must be like, wow.
Amazing.
I love that. image of a cocoon
Yeah.
in which this change is happening. It's like a protective space for a while.
And it looked like really you have this timeline, one and the other one, or where we are acting in life. And then this space opens up between this white light, and there was the cocoon. And in the cocoon, we're in the cocoon to like pause and balance, and then going out again. So it was really very vivid. So thank you for having this experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of
Sorry, I have some light language that wants to come forward.
Beautiful.
Wow.
My experience, explained from my episode. Kuna ni asoko ngua mahama. Mia koa maha na hane hekio. So kona kona takana he. Tenia toho na hake. Kedia kona wa na hakuno wa. Ania toho koa. Te kia tahano ho. Umana kia toho koa. Sakono. Tono ataha. Te atahato. Keso.
Thank you so much. So your lists are going to run now for 5 weeks, okay?
Wow.
Okay.
And Anja, you're used to it, but I know when I had my first ever lists run from Munich in Germany, and I didn't understand any of it. It was all in German, but I found the first 10 days quite like strong emotionally. There was a lot of letting go and readjustment. And luckily, my friend in Munich kept saying to me, "Don't worry, you come out the other side." And it's like that reorganization is gonna set me up, and it absolutely did. It's like it made a change in my whole life, actually. It's about 13, 14 years ago. So I don't need to say it to you, Benjamin, because you know, like people can go through maybe an emotional detox or a physical detox, but it's fine. It's just taking care of ourselves, being gentle with ourselves. Following some of the guidance, I'll send you your list so that you'll see like what's priority, but you tune in and feel like what practices will help you, especially hydration and sleep. Probably the highest relaxation, the highest priority. All right. I'll stop recording now. Thank you so much.